Hello, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and before we get started, I just want to say, you're welcome. 3 of you, just like the 3 Musketeers, but with slightly fewer pantaloons. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. It's time for a celebrity tweet. 4:32 p.m., the 22nd of May, 2012. At Lindsay Lohan tweeted, "Blank is the best medicine." Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, what did everyone pick? Everyone's a winner, which explains why she's been so ill. And that means... time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Genus study, the people who have the most memorable faces are blank people. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Select a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. George Frankel is the CEO of a Georgia-based company that will turn your dead relative's ashes into blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. Well, don't you feel foolish? It's part 1 of the 5 stages of reef. And nobody fell for this one. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, a zoo in China attempted to pass off a blank as an African lion. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And look what we have here. People became suspicious when it passed on a dead gazelle in favor of a bowl of sausages. And we're done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the CEO of Blockbuster mailed Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, an odd package. He sent him a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. And it was also... Great minds think alike. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Port Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Unlike American post offices that are just metaphorically underwater. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Name of the Rhode Island School of Design's penis-shaped hockey mascot. Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Of course, the costume shrinks significantly when he's out on the ice. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie, and I can't wait to find out if you're better liars than all of my exes. I see I'm joined by 4 of you this game. In the Queen's name, I will protect you. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. Bill Bennett made news in 2004 when he was able to sell just a single ordinary blank on eBay. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Okay, let's take a look. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. All right, pick a category. No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's the question. In 1726, a British woman named Mary Toft convinced doctors that she had given birth to blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. According to a 2010 study, one child in the U.S. was injured every 46 minutes by a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that means this lie didn't get picked. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A study conducted at Tufts University by psychology grad student Nicholas Rule found that people have the ability to point out blank in a crowd. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, don't you feel foolish? All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Highway construction in Iceland was delayed in 2013 after advocates claimed the project would destroy the natural land where blank live and thrive. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? It worked, said a hobo wearing Spock ears and a Santa hat. And nobody fell for this one. Select a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. A man in Watertown, New York, claims to have been happily married for over 25 years to his wife Tegan, who is strangely a blank. Enter your lies now. Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. I think it's admirable that he stayed with her after her accident. And nobody picked the other lies up there. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Yeah, she was only 30,000 years away from being progressive enough to hyphenate her name to Wilma Slaghoople Flintstone. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Hey!
Greetings! Thanks for firing up a game of Drawful. And there are 4 of you playing, so let's do 2 rounds of drawing. Easy as that. Let's get things started. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Sleepy Lion or Fargo. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing! Okay, weirdos, let's take a look at your artwork. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. Hurry up! Typing time is almost over! Alright, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. And here are your picks. Wow, everybody got that one. I guess we're gonna have to make these harder. Okay, let's do this again. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
45. 40. 35.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Well, I thought it was obvious. I guess I was the only one. Type in your titles now.
Hey!
50. 45. 40.
Okay, here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
20. 15.
What did everybody pick?
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Huh, I didn't expect everybody to get that one right.
Cha-ching.
Now let's take a look at this one.
55. 50.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Hurry up, just type in anything you can think of.
5.
And here are your choices.
25. 20.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
All right, well, we're done with that now.
Cha-ching.
Another batch of titles are heading to your devices as I speak. Get ready to draw them. Hey, if you don't hit send in the next 30 seconds, no one will ever... I have all your pictures now. Okay, these are weird. Let's look at them. type in a convincing title now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something.
5.
What did everybody pick?
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Yeah. You all got it right. Don't get big heads about it.
Cha-ching.
Let's take a look at our next piece of art.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20.
Here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Pick something. All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
I would not recommend that, doctor.
Cha-ching.
Put in your titles now.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25.
Hey!
20. 15.
Hurry up, people, type something in. And here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
And no one got it wrong.
Cha-ching.
Enter your titles now.
Hey!
50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20. 15.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
In case you can't read that one, it's ah!
Hey!
How goes it? And welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. It's fun for just one player, but more fun with 100. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. E is the most commonly used letter in the English alphabet. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
Dude.
Organs are preserved in salt before transplant operations. In India, ground black salt is pink. Martha Stewart is a licensed mortician. Baseball was invented by the Chinese. There are only 4 acceptable shapes for McDonald's McNuggets. Smuckers once made alcoholic jams. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. The top cardiologist in France died from a heart attack while performing heart surgery. Woodstock attendees burned down a burger stand because the prices were too high.
Dude.
Fidel Castro was drafted but never played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. The World Wildlife Fund forced the World Wrestling Federation to change its name. Michael Jackson's pet chimp Bubbles was shot after attacking one of Jackson's kids. Robert Downey Jr. once woke up inside the space shuttle. The voice of Teddy Ruxpin was Macaulay Culkin. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Pluto. Try to figure out which of these Pluto facts are true. In 2006, Pluto was renamed 134340.
Dude.
In 2006, Pluto was renamed 099321. In 2006, Pluto was renamed 429801. In 2006, Pluto was renamed 600110. In 2006, Pluto was renamed Earth 2. In 2006, Pluto was renamed 759432. In 2006, Pluto was renamed 222432. Let's see the final scores. It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. The United Kingdom's dialing code for Russia is 007. Cartoonist Gary Larson owns a slaughterhouse. The Volkswagen Beetle was Hitler's idea. Mesopotamian farmers crossbred pumpkins and grapes to create the first watermelons. The Toys R Us giraffe died during the filming of The Zookeeper. The state of Hawaii has no highways. Cat smothering is the number 4 cause of infant death in the U.S. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. Alfred Hitchcock was Ronald Reagan's godfather. Four of the last 5 U.S. presidents were born lefties. Dog the Bounty Hunter once bailed Nicolas Cage out of jail. This sentence includes every letter in the English alphabet. A tropical fish named after Darwin has 2 little feet. A cat sledding race is held every year in Alaska called the Meow-Diderod. American Airlines saved $40,000 a year by removing 1 olive from each salad they served.
Dude.
Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is X. I'd like to apply one, but see if you can figure out which of these X statements are mathematically true. X squared times X equals X cubed. X squared plus X cubed equals 69XXX. X over X equals X plus 3. X cubed over X squared equals X. X squared equals XOXO. X squared plus 3X plus 64 equals X plus 8 times X plus 8. When X is an integer that isn't 0, 1 over X cubed is less than or equal to 1. Let's see the final scores.
We are ready for start of game. We are good to go.
Just a quick reminder to ask Cookie if he's lost any weight lately, even though he clearly hasn't.
So this telecommuting thing, I mean, are people getting sick of Andy being on the TV? Shouldn't he be here?
that's why that's why I'm hoping this television thing works, because then, you know, once they can figure out how to get the ions and the particles, and then you can, right, like in Star Trek, is that what you're talking about?
No, he's just on the TV on a camera. He's not actually here.
Right, but it's part of the he's trying to, what they're trying to do is zap him.
That's it.
Piddle paddle.
That's right. Hey guys, what you playing?
Piddle paddle.
Piddle paddle?
And
Piddle paddle?
that's right. Piddle paddle. Just roll the dice again and
Piddle paddle?
That's right.
So I just move my piece around the board after I roll the...
put it in the Rainbow Castle. You're a natural.
Yes, Piddle Paddle. It's the hot new game that everyone's dying to play.
Woohoo! So now I'm in the murky swamp and... Piddle paddle!
What? No, what are you doing?
I rolled a 4.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm a people person. It's true, I'm actually made of millions of tiny little people. Quiet down in there! I'm hoping that out of the 4 of you, someone knows how to mix a proper martini. Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Order helpers.
Welcome to the game. My name's Cookie, but if a detective visits you, I'm Brent. Well, I'd have a hard time thinking of a better group of 5 people to play this game, but that's mostly because I'm lazy. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first question. The first and only dog to be given rank in the United States Armed Forces was named Sergeant Blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And look what we have here. He served in World War II, presumably wearing 2 sets of dog tags. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's the question. The unusual Chick and Sophie Major Memorial Scholarships are awarded to high school students who are good at blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Used in medical studies, a robot at the UK's Health and Safety Laboratory goes by the name Blank Larry. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And it was also great minds think alike. And nobody picked the other lies up there. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Since 1912, South Dakota State University's homecoming week has culminated in a celebration oddly named Blank Day. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. It's so busy you can barely hop a train into town. And that means... All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A Florida woman returned home one day in 2012 to discover that strangely her blank had been stolen while neighbors just watched it happen. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? It was a brick driveway, and it was stolen brick by the most specific thieves in America. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, Dell issued a recall after customers complained their laptop smelled like blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Under the Marine Corps Uniform Regulation Code MCO P1020.34F, a male Marine is not allowed to carry this while in uniform. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? They're only allowed to carry its manlier alternative, the parasol. And we're done. Welcome to the game. My name's Cookie, and this is the best day of my life. Okay, 4 on the floor. I don't know what that means, but here we go. Let's do this.
Startup game has been activated. We're set.
Cookie, we found your pants.
Well, hello! It's about time. No, what should I do with this barrel?
I see one like a bee.
Does anyone know how to fix the copier? Also, I'm covered in blood.
Hey, checking microphone, test
If we
one.
could silence all chewing on set, we are picking up some slight chewing. It sounds like a bubble gum or a gummy candy of some sort. Silence all chewing, please.
Hello, I'm on the microphone. Who's too close?
Did anybody else see what happened in the copy machine room? Because there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and could we get a silent trumpet fanfare for the King of Space? There are no sounds in space.
The perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at High Horse Coffee House. But it's not for everyone. Frankly, your taste buds probably can't appreciate how complex and rich our coffee is. And you know what? It angers us to think of you drinking it. Okay, there it is. And hey, let's take it a step further. We despise you. Our coffee is f***ing amazing and complex, and it's like from another dimension, but it's wasted. It is wasted on you. I would rather pour our coffee on a pile of manure than let it touch your tongue. That's right. You rate lower than steaming manure piles, so stay away. You just stay away, or so help me, I won't be held responsible for my actions. So remember, that's High Horse Coffee House on historic Mansion. No, you know what? F you.
Cookie Masterson here, and don't worry if you hear this noise. It's just my butthole. Table for 4, right this way. You all take care of those screws now. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Oopsie Daddy Male Pregnancy Tests. When you need to know quick whether you're going to be a daddy or not, trust Oopsie Daddy. Just pee and wait.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. All right, let's get this party started.
Get ready, time for question 1.
First, that's one smooth infestation. Say you wanted to dress up a bunch of rats as members of the Rat Pack. What adorable rat accessory would you not need to purchase? A tiny glass of scotch for a rat Dean Martin? A tiny cigarette for a rat Joey Bishop? A tiny pipe for a rat Bob Hope? Or a tiny bow tie for a rat Sammy Davis Jr.? Not much time left. Player 3, Rat Sammy hates ya, baby. Players 1 and 2, Bob Hope was not a member of the Rat Pack, so you would not need to buy any tiny rat accessories for him. But if you ever need a rat to entertain the rat troops or host the Rat Academy Awards, Rat Bob Hope is definitely your guy. It's time for beloved childhood character obesity. Remember that old cartoon Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids? Yeah? No? Either way, I'm going to ask a question about it. What might you hear Fat Albert say while consuming a tub of lard? Hey, 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 this is some good cow fat. Hey, 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 this is some tasty pig fat. Hey, 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 this is some delicious sheep fat. Or, hey, 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 this is some scrumptious chicken fat. Time's a-wasting. Players 1, 2, and 4. Lard is made from rendered pork fat. By far the saddest time Fat Albert said, hey, 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 is when his doctor told him they'd have to amputate his foot due to his diabetes.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Why not try Score Loser? And it's time to chalk up one dis or dat. Player 3? Not such a great score there. Why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 games, and for each one, you tell me if you win by getting the highest score, or you win by getting the lowest score. If it's high score, press the square button. If it's low score, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Lock in your answers before Player 3. If Player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Okay, let's move. Monopoly. Yahtzee. Uno. Hungry. Hearts. You don't know Jack? You realize we're not playing Uno, right? To me, games aren't about scoring high or scoring low, but finding something to do with your family that limits the amount of conversation. Try this on for size. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of a Spider-Man villain from the 70s. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 1. Nobody picks that one. Player 3. That answer has a hole in it. Players 2 and 4. Over the years, Spider-Man has actually had 2 villains named the Kangaroo. Both of them mostly just good at jumping. Although, I think Uranus would make a much better Spider-Man villain. Giant ice planets with no breathable air are a spider's natural enemy. And now, warning, only 0.0000034 kilobytes remaining. Oh, my computer is so slow these days. It's bogged down with too much, data. I have to get some of this data off my computer. I guess we'll need to buy some cloud storage for all this data. Because it's the biggest, which cloud storage option is most likely to be able to fit all my data? Serious Player 2, who's gonna get that screwed? Player 4, you are so screwed! You got 5 seconds! Damn, that time just flew by. Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing. Want a little more money? Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Player 3. Player 1. Cumulonimbus clouds are those giant clouds that can extend from fairly low to very high in the atmosphere. Hopefully that will provide me with enough storage space. I have a lot of German data on my computer. A lot of German data. That about does it for round 1. And player 2 is in the lead. And quite impressively, I might add. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay, let's see what's next. How about the best Blink-182 question we've ever done? What should Blink-182 change its name to if it wanted to represent the number of times, on average, an adult blinks in a minute? Blink 10. You got it, player 4. Pick someone to screw. If you're gonna whip it out, you gotta stick it in faster than that, my friend. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 2? Cute, but no. It's so obvious. Under normal circumstances, the average adult blinks about 10, maybe 15 times a minute. But don't blink too fast, or you might miss Blink-182's rise and fall from cultural legitimacy.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Here's one for you. Are you there, God? It's me, Jimmy Fallon. Imagine, in order to appeal to younger viewers, Christian network TBN airs a Late Night with Seth Meyers knockoff called Late Night with Seth from the Bible. What would you hear on the show? This show is live from my father Noah's Ark. Please welcome my murderous brother Cain. So, my sister Mary Magdalene has been in the news, or give it up for my band leader and mother, Jezebel. Time is short. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, well, this is going to be a blast. Here's what a right answer looks like. Seth is the son of Adam and Eve and the younger brother of Cain and Abel. God gave Adam Seth as a replacement for Abel after Cain killed him. Of course, in biblical times, you had to be careful flirting with your talk show guests because you were probably related to them.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, getting my YouTubes tied. And you'll be treated like an instant star for a right answer.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Put these famous viral YouTube videos in order of shortest to longest. David after dentist, double rainbow, dramatic chipmunk. David double dramatic, dramatic David double, double dramatic David, or dramatic double David. Watch your clock. Player one. Sing that one song, Chocolate Pain. Let me show you something. The viral video of the dramatic chipmunk is 5 seconds long, David after dentist is 1 minute and 58 seconds long, and the double rainbow video is 3 minutes and 29 seconds long. I try not to watch any video that's over 10 seconds long because I have the attention span. Oh my god, look at that monkey drinking its own pee! And on its way, lime and punishment. Ugh, my breath is awful. Luckily, I've got a bunch of loose Tic Tacs in this drawer here. At least I think these are all Tic Tacs. Which of these Tic Tacs should I probably not eat? The orange Tic Tac, the blue Tic Tac, the brown Tic Tac, or the red Tic Tac? Hello? Yeah, they don't make brown Tic Tacs. Yep. Yep, that's a rat turd. Next, flow me to the moon. Let's say an astronaut on Mars is experiencing her time of the month. If she stays there for an entire Martian year, how many more times of the month will she experience? 22 times of the month, 12 times of the month, 2 times of the month, or she won't have another time of the month. Time's almost up. Player 4. Were you thinking of this one? A Martian year lasts approximately 687 Earth days, which would mean the astronaut would get her period about 22 times. Truly making it the red planet. Players 1, 2, and 3? No, but that could mean she's pregnant. But guys, you can find out with a male pregnancy test from Oopsie Daddy, because men should be involved in some other part of the process, right? This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations. Step right. I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. You say hotel, I say motel. And where will you be staying this evening? Good luck. takes it. Okay, player one, you won the game. So what? Big deal. It's a trivia game. Nobody cares. I mean, honestly, if this is all you've done with your life, then...
You don't know Jack!
Don't say pajamas!
It's the new game. Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm a people person. It's true, I'm actually made of millions of tiny little people. Quiet down in there! 4 players. Don't people ever sit around and play cards anymore? Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Hoarder Helpers. Are you a hoarder? We're here to help you hoard more stuff. Absolutely no psychiatrist on staff.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. And we're off.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
Right off the top, London britches falling down. In the nursery rhyme, Wee Willie Winky, what's covering up Wee Willie Winky's Wee Willie? The nightgown he's wearing, the wool... Player 4, where are you putting that screw? You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Players 1 and 2. The first line of the nursery rhyme goes, Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown. He's wearing a nightgown. Presumably that's what's covering up his Wee Willie. Look, some nursery rhyme guys are showers and some nursery rhyme guys are growers.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
I call this one, Zombies Never Get Old. What might you see in a television show called The Balking Dead? An army of zombies walking backwards, a horde of zombies walking in circles, a swarm of zombies walking on tiptoe, or a legion of zombies refusing to walk at all. Watch the time! Player 3, good effort, good effort. Player 1, if the dead are balking, that means they've stopped short or are refusing to move forward for some reason. Kind of like the plot of Walking Dead Season 2. Player 2, wow, this is a real horde of circular logic. Which is great because that means you just won this expandable hoarder house from Hoarder Helpers, because one man's trash is another man's trash that he can store in his expandable hoarder house. This wrong answer of the game has netted you an extra 4,000. Congratulations.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next up, I'll preheat my oven to 450 degrees when I'm dead, and we're cooking up a dis or dat. Player 4, your score is the worst, so you're going to play this bad boy. I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a type of burial plot available in a cemetery, or if it's a type of tombstone frozen pizza. If it's a type of burial plot, press the square button. If it's a type of tombstone pizza, press the circle button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Choose an answer before player 4, and if player 4 gets it wrong, I'll split the cash among everyone who got it right. We good? Here we go. Single. you want on your tombstone? When I die, I want to be cremated, but not just in any oven, in a pizzazz pizza oven. That way every part of me is cooked evenly. May I introduce Zach and Miri Make a Board Game. What do Seth Rogen and the game Trivial Pursuit have in common? They were both created in the 70s. They were both... Player 1, who's gonna get it? Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Seth Rogen was born in Vancouver, Canada, and Trivial Pursuit was created in Montreal, Canada. And another thing Seth Rogen and Trivial Pursuit have in common... no, that's about it. Player 1, you are now the screwee. Here's a good one. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Steven Spielberg modeled 1/3 of E.T. after this subject. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Watch your time! Player 1. Player 3. That's just nuts. Player 2. E.T. was an amalgamation of Ernest Hemingway, Carl Sandburg, and Albert Einstein. Yeah, he definitely has Einstein's neck. We've finished round 1, and player 2 is out in front, and leaving no doubt about it either. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And I want to see some screwing. You're being too nice. Take a stab at... I've been framed! So, I've been looking at this print of the Mona Lisa a lot lately, and people always talk about her little half smile, but I've become obsessed with something else. What the hell is the Mona Lisa looking at? Something to her right, something to her left, something straight ahead, or something behind her? Time's running out. Players 1 and 2. Sometimes something that feels so right can be so wrong. Here's what you meant to pick. The Mona Lisa is looking over to her left. Which is weird because there's nothing over there but my Far Side calendar. Nobody's found that interesting in years.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Pucker up for... What's black and black and black all over? If during a battle of wits with the Riddler, Batman were unable to solve the riddle of the Sphinx, what might the Riddler say to mock him? Looks like you're not as smart as Oedipus, Bat Breath. You're certainly no Anubis, Bat Brain. You're dumber than Socrates, Bat Bungler. Or even King Arthur figured that one out, Bat Boob. Player 4, how about it? Players 1, 2, and 3. Sucks to be you. Ready for this? In the Greek play Oedipus the King, Oedipus is the only one capable of answering a devious riddle posed by a murderous sphinx. You know the Riddler has lost his touch when he starts asking riddles anyone can just look up on Wikipedia.
Follow me down to the sea.
This one's known as Get Your Mind Out of the Gutter Ball.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you knock down a right answer here, I'll roll some extra cash your way. Put these bowling pin arrangements in order of most to fewest pins left standing. 7-10 split, dinner bucket, Christmas tree. Dinner bucket, Christmas tree, 7-10 split. Christmas tree, 7-10 split, dinner bucket. Christmas tree, dinner bucket, 7-10 split. Or dinner bucket, 7-10 split, Christmas tree. Watch the clock. Player 2? What? No. Player 1. Can't do anything right, can you? No, I'll get this. A dinner bucket is when there are 4 pins left standing, the 2, 4, 5, and 8 pins. A Christmas tree is 3 pins left standing, either the 2, 7, and 10, or the 3, 7, and 10. And in a 7-10 split, there are, of course, 2 pins left standing, the 7 and 10 pins. All those numbers hurt my brain. That's why I usually let the bowling computer do it for me. I also let the bowling computer do my taxes. This one's called All Men Must Die, somewhere around episode 9. If the leading cause of death in the Game of Thrones universe were the same as the leading cause of death in the modern world, what spoilerish comment would you most likely read on the internet? Hey, did you know Arya dies of malaria? Jon Snow gets killed in a car crash, for reals. Yeah, Daenerys basically just has a stroke and dies. Or, guess what? Tyrion ends up dying of heart disease. Watch the time! Player 3? That was quality. Player 2? Killing 7 million people a year, heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. Of course, as we know, the actual leading cause of death in Game of Thrones is struggling to be a 20-something in New York. Oh, wait, that's girls. I always get HBO shows mixed up. Up next, melts in your pretty mouth. Based on the gender roles assigned by the Mars Company, which M&M's character could give birth to an M&M's Mini? Red, yellow, blue, or green? Player 4, time's running out. Players 1, 2, and 3. For whatever reason, red, yellow, orange, and blue M&Ms are male, and brown and green are female. It's the female ones that have nuts that confuse me. You do not want to be in the hospital room when an M&M gives birth. Sure, they melt in your mouth, not in your hands, but I'm telling you, those mini M&Ms are pretty melty when they come out of the birth canal. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues... Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. Getting the beast of me. What animal are you surrounded by? Good luck. 2 is our winner! Player 2, that was very sweet of you to win in a manner that wouldn't offend the other 3. Oh, I'm sorry, you were trying to kick their butts? Oh, well, in that case.
You don't know Jack!
I am Cookie Masterson, and only you can prevent forest fires. Seriously, it has to be you. I'm sure as hell not going to do it. I bet the four of you had this day marked on your calendars for months now. There are your screws to get you started. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the Vegan Cannibal Supply Company. Flesh-free foods for the conscientious cannibal.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. And so it begins.
Get ready, time for question.